Basically, when I first met CT, he took me through an arm workout, probably one of the hardest workouts I've ever done in my life. And before that point, I never did a hard arm workout because, what you do, curls, tricep extensions. No, I'm talking about, it was me, CT, and Big Rob. It was just the stupidest, most brutal workout ever. CT's method, the MASSterplan, is simple: overtraining.
I thought I trained hard until I started training with CT, and he kicked my ass on some arms. CT to me is my best friend, my father. When I met CT, I said I wanted to be just like him. So when we started training together, he just became my pops, and I love that guy.
My name is CT Fletcher, otherwise known as CT motherfucking Fletcher, the Compton Superman. As many of you know, I started out as a powerlifter. Some want to know, why did I stop powerlifting and go to bodybuilding? It was an involuntary choice. If I want to still be around and tell you sick motherfuckers how to do this shit, I had to give it up. My roots, my foundation is in powerlifting. It had not been for health reasons, I would still be a powerlifter to this day. I loved walking around feeling like the king of the motherfucking beast. I love walking around cracking sidewalks. I love going to the mall and having the people spread out like the Red fucking Sea. Mama, look at that man, mama. He's different. He's huge. What's wrong with him, mama? There's nothing in the world like being a big motherfucker in a group of ordinary motherfuckers. I credit powerlifting with giving me the foundation. Get a strong base, build it up in powerlifting, and then it'll carry over into your bodybuilding. It won't come easy, it takes a while, it's no magic pill, as you know. As a bodybuilder, it's a culmination of a whole lot of things learned over 30 years of experience in this game that we love, the iron game. It's trial and error. Taking the good and saying the hell with the bad. Try it for your goddamn self. Get your ass in the gym and try the shit. Try it yourself. And then you'll be able to develop what's best for you. My philosophy, I guess, if you want to call it that, a philosophy on weightlifting would be more like Bruce Lee. I consider him the original mixed martial artist because he believed in encompassing different arts, different styles into his style. I don't like being confined in a box and having to go by a set of guidelines that's so rigid and strict. Fuck those guidelines, fuck the rules, fuck the book, throw all that shit away and try doing something unique.
CT overtrains, and that's how you grow. That's how I train, that's how Big Rob train. We get it from T. Listen, people look at me sometimes and say, how you get that thick, tight muscle? You gotta overtrain, you gotta push yourself. Don't just do a couple reps because you're going heavy. You go do as many reps as you can. If you got a heavy weight and you got 3 reps, easy, keep going, you know what I mean? Go until you have to have your spotter give you a forced rep. You gotta push, 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 push. I always thought that I trained hard, but I went from doing like reps of 15 to 20 to doing reps of 100, 200.
I believe in trying this, trying that, and I'm never gonna dismiss something right off the bat without giving it a shot, especially if the person who's doing it is yoked in a motherfucker. Apparently, he's doing something that's working for him. I'm not a fan at all of fancy programs that one size fits all. I am not a fan of one size fits all whatsoever because I don't believe that one fucking size fits all. It's some little motherfuckers and it's some big motherfuckers, and therefore you have different sizes, different programs, different ways of going about things. Everything is not set in stone. My style is a combination, part penitentiary, part powerlifting, part bodybuilding. The reason I like penitentiary so much It's because it's not so much a set pattern of how many reps we're gonna do. It was a system of challenges. I'm not gonna let this motherfucker outdo me. It's simple. That's the basics foundation of penitentiary style lifting, is not being outdone by the other guy. Come on, guy.
Come on.
You got more. But I know whatever you do, Big Rob gonna kill his goddamn self to try to match it. Two people locked in battle. Woo! Neither one willing to give an inch. You gonna let him outdo you, Big Rob? You gonna let him outdo you, Big Rob?
We try to kick each other's ass every day. And we go home beat up every day, elbows hurting, knees hurting, just for training hard, because we never give up in what we do.
I don't give a fuck how many reps he do, how many sets he do. Whatever he does, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna match him. We'll be out this motherfucker 24 hours if necessary, but I'm not gonna let this man outdo me. You're trying to create a unique body, something that stands out from the crowd. So why use a training method that's the same as everybody else's? You're doing this because you want to be unique. You're doing this because you want to be an individual. You want to set yourself apart. Then why travel down the same trail as everybody else? Make your own motherfucking trail.
You gotta step outside of the box of the regular, 4 sets to 15, 4 sets to 10. That's just maintaining the little bit you got. If you wanna grow, you gotta really push. You gotta train hard. You gotta overtrain. You gotta be uncomfortable with your training. It's gotta burn.
The MASSterplan is a combination of over 30 years of experience in the weightlifting game. Experience that has netted results that can be verified. I did this shit. I lived this shit. I lived the MASSterplan. I'm not telling you what I read in a textbook or what some instructor taught me or what some class I went to. I am telling you the experience of over 30 years in this game of weightlifting has done for me. I'm sharing with you the insights and experiences throughout a lifetime in this game that we love.
I'm just here to represent for the MASSterplan. CT Fletcher is the man, trust me. Y'all know it, y'all see it. I'm very fortunate to get to experience it firsthand. Very fortunate, y'all should be very happy that he's sharing this with y'all. It's gonna change your body, change your physique. It also changes your mind state. You're not thinking like a regular person. You're a superhero, you like CT, like us. We try to be like CT. CT's a superhero. CT is at least 20 years older than damn near everybody in the gym and outdo damn near everybody in the gym. That's crazy. That's will, you know what I mean? That's no steroids, that's no fancy supplements, that's none of that. That's will. There's nothing stronger than the human will. And willpower is the strongest force on the planet. He died, 3 times and came back a new, improved, better version of himself years later than his prime. CT is an amazing person. Y'all, just like I am, should be very appreciative that he gives this to us because it's valuable. It's valuable, it's valuable. It's common sense, okay? You ain't gonna get this kind of wisdom in no book, okay? It's a bunch of eggheads, like CT say, coming up with this formula right here, say you gotta do this, and you come in with your book while you're training. Listen, put in the hard work. Put in the years and years of hard work, okay? Don't ask me what can I do in 2 months to get shredded. I don't wanna hear that. We all been training forever. CT, 30 plus years. It takes time, years. This ain't a sport for us, this is a lifestyle.
I know what it is to be a scared little kid. I know what it is to be in fucking fear. I know how miserable it is to be fucking afraid every fucking day of your life. I know how fucking miserable that is. And if it's anything that I can say or do to help one person conquer that fear, then all this shit is worth it. All the haters can hate all they want to. You can talk about me all you want to. You can say steroids, you can talk all the shit in the world you want to talk about me. So talk all the shit you want to talk, hate all the hate you want to hate. If I can help one motherfucker conquer their fear, then all this shit is worth it. My father is the one who instilled hardness in me. No signs of weakness, no chinks in the armor, no letdowns. I watched my father preach his own mother's funeral. He was a preacher. He preached his own mother's funeral and did not shed one fucking tear. And that was his mother, my grandmother. That's a hard motherfucker. So when you see me accepting no excuses from the people I train, and when they cry and fall over and say they're gonna die, and that don't bother me, that's because of my background. That's where I get my style from. No excuses, no exceptions. Cry if you have to. Whatever you gotta do, it's still your motherfucking set. People that come up with me through fucking hard times, you hear me refer to them as my son. I don't call anybody, just anybody, my son. The reason why I call Big Rob my son is because there are days when I fucking would run out of gas, couldn't eat, and Big Rob, if he had $5 and I had $2.50. If I couldn't eat, me and Big Rob ate so much fucking top ramen. Mike Rashid, same way. You hear me refer to him as my son. Not because it's an iron brotherhood, because we work out together. It's a shit other than iron that puts him in the son category. There was a time where I'd be so sick that, I could barely make it to the gym. And barely stand up to train clients I might have. Mike Rashid would come over and he would say, "Hey, Pop, I'll train your people for you." Times when I didn't know if I could eat or not, Mike Rashid would come over and he would shake my hand and it would be money in his hand and put in my hand. People don't do that shit. That's why you hear me calling him my son. Not because we lift iron, and not because I'm 20 years old here, because of shit like that. Those two are my sons. People just don't do it. So when you hear me call him my son, that's why. That's why. They didn't ask me to say it, but I thought maybe you motherfuckers might want to know. So I hope that you motherfuckers don't mistake any kindness that you may have seen in this video as weakness. I hope you don't mistake my motherfucking kindness for weakness. Cause I still will knock your motherfucking teeth down your motherfucking throat. Don't get the shit twisted, motherfucker. I'm still CT Fletcher, the motherfucking Compton Superman. You don't have the right quotient of testicular fortitude compared to will and desire to complete that type of set. You're lacking. You're lacking. You don't have enough. Your doubt and your fear is outweighing what you believe you can do. That's why you eat bonbons, motherfucker.